It seems this place doesn't have any staff to take orders. It's unmanned store where you order through the machine. What would you like to eat? Nadine? Nadine reaches out to touch the order screen, but her fingers are unable to reach it. Would you like to try standing up, Nadine? I can hold your hand. No. Just order for me. I want the top option. Nadine moves her wheelchair over to the table. We still have a long way to go. Now that we've eaten, what should we do now? Any thoughts, Nadine? No, why the hell are you asking me for? You're the one who demanded that we hung out. You should be the one coming up with ideas. I was only asking to be polite. I swear to. Do you have anything you want to do, Gym Rat? Nothing comes to mind. How about we go somewhere with a lot of people then? Where usually all sorts of stuff to do where people congregate. There sure are a lot of people here. It's nice and lively here. Everyone's excited and bringing in with energy. I'm sure there's plenty to do here. Why don't we go to the game centre? They've even got paintball. That looks... No. Sweet rattle. Nadine moves her wheelchair to another spot. This isn't going to be easy. I knew it would be like this. Let's go somewhere else. How about the exhibition then? Not the most exciting option, but it's not a terrible idea. Yes, it is. Exhibitions are horrible. Sweet rattle. It's my suggestion. Was my suggestion really that bad? Don't take it personally. I'm thirsty. We should go get something to drink. Good idea. Boring. Sweet rattle. I feel she's just saying no automatically at this point. Yes, I think so. Nadine shoots down every single suggestion Rami and I bring up, quickly scooching past us. After a while, her wheelchair stops in front of the store which sells running shoes. Do you like exercising? Yeah, I used to do track and field. Oh really? That's amazing. Not that it matters. I probably won't ever be able to do it again. You're feeling sorry for me, aren't you? No, it's okay. You are not wrong to feel that way. Yes, you're pathetic. Rami, you shouldn't say. What? Is that what you want to hear? It's not right. Then why are you saying something when you don't mean it? When I hear your story, I knew I was right. I wanted to help, to get you running again, back into the track and field. When I first touched your leg, I thought you might have done track before. Don't pretend like you know me. You're right, I don't know anything about you, that's why I'm curious. What do you know? What I do know about you is this. There were no complications with your surgery. Yet, from day one, you weren't able to stand up. On top of that, there was no signs of paralysis, nor any issues with your muscles or nerves. that means there's nothing physically wrong with you. I'm going to be frank with you. Is the reason you can't walk psychology? When most rehabilitated patients hear that they can walk again, they try harder than ever. Possibly they want to walk again as soon as possible. Even if they fall down 100 times, they will never lose their motivation to give in. You, on the other hand, have been defensive from the very start and deemed devoid of any motivation to walk. You're only obsessed with being right. You give up far too easily. All I can come up with is that the primary reason behind you being unable to walk is psychology. Do you have some kind of trauma? Why should I tell you? I'm not going to get proper psychology therapy anyway, because I want to get you back into track and field. To be honest, at first I fixate on you because you remind me of my past self. But now, after hearing you used to run track, I genuinely want to help you to get back to that. I usually don't fight for people this much. I usually give up once they express a lack of interest in therapy. Physical therapy. Shit, I finally got that. But I can't get you out of my mind, Nadine. So tell me why you can't walk. I used to be on track and field athlete. I was full of potential, posed to be the next big thing. A month before a competition, I overreacted and stumbled over... I overreached, and stumbled over a hurdle. The hurdle broke and I ended up getting injured. It was a pretty serious accident and I had to get surgery. The surgery went well. There was no issue with recovery. But when I returned and stood on the track, my legs suddenly cramped up. My body froze and before I knew it, I collapsed on the spot. After that day, I wasn't able to stand up. I have no idea if or when my legs would seize up again and my body would freeze. I tried all sorts of physical therapy programs, but nothing seems to work. People would always tell me things like, why don't you just close your eyes and stand up? They don't know anything. Nobody wants me to stand up more than me. I knew it. Thank you for telling me. Why are you thanking me? This is the first time you've shared your story with me. All you've done before this was complain. You're afraid, isn't that? You're scared that history might repeat itself. You're so subconsciously avoiding standing up. If you were to try and stand up, only half the same to build it. What? And fold you'd break down all over again. But if you keep avoiding it, nothing will change. You will be stuck living in a cage, consumed with fear. You have to push through this, even if there's a chance of the same accident reoccurring. So with that being said, why don't you trust me? I'll help you. I'll help you heal yourself. I will help you work. How will you do that? If you promise to go forward with it, I'll tell you. What? If I tell you my plan and you decide not to do it, then I have no more cards to play. So I don't know whether this is smart or underhanded. If you're curious, why don't you give it a try? One thing I can say for certain is that it will be entirely different from any physical therapy you have experienced up until now. I plan to incorporate some track and field activities which I'm sure you'll love. I can rehabilitate myself whilst doing track and field. Okay, I'm in. Good idea. I look forward to working with you. Remy extended her hand toward Nadine. We don't need to shake hands, idiot. Why in the world are you so highly recommended? You're so annoying. Maybe it's because I'm so good at what I do. I'll see you tomorrow. That went great. Yes, what a relief. We finally found out why Nadine can't walk. I didn't expect her to be a track and field athlete. I knew as soon as I saw her. Muscular is extraordinarily, and she has a competitive spirit. Anyway, it looks like things are going to pick up starting tomorrow. I'll help as much as I can. Thank you, Gym Rat. Why don't we head to the gym and do 100 burps? We'll need to hone your stamina for days ahead. Just 100, that's all. I'm not letting you leave until you do that. Fine.